All right, guys. Hello. Sorry I can't be with you, but here are your instructions for the day. So we're just going to kind of continue doing what we've been doing with the metric system. So I'm just going to kind of scroll you down, take you around, let you see what's going on. So obviously today, Friday, September 2nd, we'll go ahead and click there. What it'll do is it'll kick us to the metric system. And what you guys have been working on is that metric system, using the metric system assignment that's actually in here. Now it was due this morning, 8:40. So if you haven't finished that, absolutely you should be working on that, getting that done. Chances are I've graded some of yours. If I graded it and kicked it back to you, now would be a good time to go ahead and fix it so that you can resubmit it and hopefully get some point or all your points back for it. So go ahead and fix it, resubmit it, and then I'll go ahead and grade it for you. The main work for today is actually metric work day 2. Okay. So assuming that you have your work done from yesterday, the job today is to go through these steps. So starting off with a Bill Nye video, you're welcome. Everybody loves Bill Nye. Then to just spend a little bit of time doing some of this metric practice. Now, it does say spend 10 minutes. It only lets you do 12 questions. So whatever comes first, 10 minutes or 12 questions, whatever you get done first, just spend a little bit of time doing some practice. And then assuming that you're feeling okay, you can take this metric mastery quiz. It is due by 4 o'clock today. So the end of the day today, take it at any point today, this metric mastery quiz. Now, if you're not feeling good at this point before you take it, go back and do some of the stuff that we've been talking about. Go back and rewatch the lesson from a couple of days ago. Go back and check out the page on the previous metric page on Canvas where it talks or where it has that extra help section. Go back and do some of that stuff before you take the metric mastery quiz. Now, depending upon what you get on that, I can't necessarily allow you to retake it right now. We'll talk about that next week. But then after you take the metric mastery quiz, you can move on. Watch this awesome Mark Rober video on 15-ton Jello pool. It's a very cool video. It's just kind of silly and kind of fun. Now, after this, after you're done with all this, if you're still, if there's still time and you have nothing else to do, I wanted to show you guys something really cool. It's called Scratch. And I will link this in the calendar so that you can find it. I'll just have it called Scratch. But this is an engineering, not an engineering, but a coding, like a coding website, in which I'm just going to have you guys kind of mess around with. Just to kind of make anything. This is total enrichment, extra stuff that if you have time that you can work on. This is just supposed to be a fun thing. So actually, when you click on this and you go to Scratch, it'll send you to something like this. This is what I'll have it linked to. And then you can just kind of watch the tutorials here and then try out some different things. Like you can, right now there's a cat, you can kind of go in here and then you can kind of change whatever character you want. If you want to, have a banana do something, you can change the size of the banana. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do. The goal is to make these things do whatever you want. If you click on tutorials, there's the getting started tutorial. You can take your name and animate it. You can make a game. You can animate any sort of character. There's so many different things that you can do with this website. It's just a really, really fun thing that not only does it do cool things, but it also teaches you a lot about coding. Okay, doing kind of like that aspect of computer science. It's a very, very cool website. So that's all I got for you today. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them, but mostly they're probably going to have to wait until Tuesday when we come back after our long 3-day break. So you guys do your best today. Make sure you get all this stuff done. Take your quiz, and then I will see you guys next week. Have a good break.